Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because today we have a very important story that affects all Nigerians and deserves your attention. Today we are talking about the breaking news. The United States Congress is discussing Nigeria, and a big decision is loading. This is a very serious development, and it has implications for security, governance, and international relations. Make sure you stay with me, because this gist is real and you don't want to miss any part of it. A delegation from the United States Congress has been in Nigeria, meeting with the government's top security officials, including the National Security Advisor. Their visit comes after growing international concern over increasing violence, kidnappings, and attacks that have targeted different communities in Nigeria. The United States is watching closely, and this delegation is a sign that they are very serious about getting results and helping find solutions. This visit is not just about diplomacy. It is about accountability and international cooperation. The U.S. has already flagged Nigeria as a country of particular concern due to allegations of violations of religious freedom, which is a serious label. This could affect relations, aid, and how Nigeria is seen internationally. What this means is that the world is paying attention, and Nigeria cannot afford to ignore these concerns. Make sure you like this video if you want more updates like this, and subscribe so you don't miss anything. The Congress delegation is exploring ways to strengthen counter-terrorism cooperation. They are discussing ideas such as forming joint task forces, sharing intelligence, and supporting Nigeria in tackling security threats. This could mean new partnerships and support that could help fight kidnappings, violent attacks, and other security challenges that Nigerians face every day. But this also comes with responsibility. Nigeria must show that it is taking action seriously, protecting its citizens, and ensuring that no one is left vulnerable. At the same time, there is concern about the treatment of religious communities. Some lawmakers in the United States have raised the alarm that certain groups in Nigeria are facing targeted attacks. This has drawn international scrutiny and has made Nigeria's response to these challenges very important. The Congress is here to observe, assess, and push for stronger measures to protect all citizens. For everyday Nigerians, this is significant. It could mean improved security measures, better cooperation with international partners, and a stronger commitment from the government to tackle insecurity. But it also means that the government must act transparently and responsibly. Citizens have a right to demand accountability because what happens at the international level can have direct effects on our safety, our communities, and our country's reputation. The discussions with the U.S. Congress could lead to support in several ways. This might include assistance in intelligence and security operations, training, and resources to help fight terrorism and kidnappings. It could also mean diplomatic pressure on groups that are responsible for violence. But it is important to remember that with this support comes expectations. Nigeria must demonstrate commitment to protecting its citizens and ensuring that justice is served fairly. Let's also talk about the risks. If Nigeria does not meet expectations, there could be diplomatic consequences, including restrictions on aid or travel, and increased scrutiny from other countries. This is why it is crucial for the government to take action quickly and decisively. For citizens, this means staying informed, understanding what is happening, and holding leaders accountable. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and like this video if you are following this story. Subscribe too, because this story is evolving and you want to stay updated. The global attention on Nigeria also sends a message to all groups within the country. Violence, whether against communities or individuals, is being noticed internationally. There is a real opportunity here for Nigeria to improve its security situation, strengthen its institutions, and rebuild trust both at home and abroad. But it requires effort, transparency, and cooperation. As the delegation continues discussions, we can expect statements, proposals, and possible plans for joint actions. This could include intelligence sharing, security training, and international monitoring to ensure that progress is being made. Citizens should watch closely because these discussions could impact local security policies and how government resources are allocated. It is also important to note that this is not about blame alone. This is about finding solutions to protect lives, prevent violence, and strengthen Nigeria's capacity to handle internal challenges. The United States Congress is taking a careful look at what is happening, and they are prepared to push for results. Nigeria now has a choice: cooperate and take action, or face increased international scrutiny. I want to remind you again, hit that like button if you are following this story, and subscribe so you can get full updates as this unfolds. Share this video with friends and family, because everyone needs to know what is happening. This is not just political news, this affects real lives, communities, and the future of our country. This delegation could also influence the way international organizations view Nigeria. A positive outcome could mean stronger partnerships and increased support. A negative outcome could mean sanctions, reduced aid, or other diplomatic consequences. The way Nigeria responds now could shape international relations for years to come. Citizens also have a role to play. Staying informed, demanding accountability, and supporting efforts to improve security are critical. This is a moment where public engagement can influence how leaders act and how international partners perceive Nigeria. Every citizen should be aware of what is at stake. As we continue watching this story, remember that change requires both local action and international cooperation. The U.S. Congress delegation is offering support, but Nigeria must demonstrate commitment to protecting its citizens and improving the situation. This is a pivotal moment, and it deserves our attention. Before I continue with more details, strategies discussed, and what Nigerians can expect in the coming months, I want you to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Your engagement helps spread awareness and ensures that more people understand what is happening. Make sure you like this video if you want more updates on this story, and subscribe so you never miss an important update. Share it too with your friends and family, because everyone should know what is happening. One key point is that this U.S. Congress delegation is not just visiting for formality. They are here to observe, assess, and influence change. They are meeting with Nigeria's top security officials, reviewing reports, and discussing real solutions to ongoing problems. Their focus is on making sure that all citizens are protected and that violent attacks are reduced. This could involve sharing intelligence, offering training for security personnel, or helping to implement programs that prevent violence before it happens. The decisions made during this visit could also influence Nigeria's relationships with other countries. If Nigeria demonstrates progress, it could lead to stronger international partnerships, more investment, and better global reputation. But if progress is slow or unclear, there could be consequences such as restrictions on aid, stricter visa policies for officials, or increased international pressure. This is why the actions taken now are so critical. I also want you to think about the everyday impact of this. Families affected by kidnappings, communities affected by violence, and young people who are worried about the future. This discussion in Congress is about trying to find ways to help improve their lives. It is about protecting schools, communities, and citizens from ongoing threats. Again, don't forget to hit the like button if you're following this story, and subscribe so you can stay informed as it develops. Your engagement helps spread awareness and keeps people informed. Now, let's talk about what Nigerians can expect in the coming weeks and months. There may be new policies announced, increased cooperation with international partners, or even initiatives to address violence and insecurity more effectively. These changes may start at the federal level, but could have a real impact at the local level, helping communities feel safer and more supported. It's also important to remember that change doesn't happen overnight. While international support is helpful, it needs to be paired with local action. This means citizens staying vigilant, reporting incidents, and supporting peaceful initiatives. Every person can play a role in making Nigeria safer, and this international attention is an opportunity to make that happen.